Sudden unexpected infant death, or SUID, as defined by the Centers for Disease Control and the American Academy of Pediatrics, is a term that combines three cause of death categories of infants under 1 year of age: sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS, deaths from other ill-defined or unknown causes, and accidental suffocation and strangulation in bed.
The aim of this study was to determine if there are statistically different subcategories of SUID based on the age of death of an infant, and if so, characterize the difference in risk factors associated with each group. We compare each day with every other day. For example, we compare death on the 6th day of life with death on every other day of life.
We found that SUID deaths that occur between 0 and 6 days, or during the first week of life, were statistically different from all other SUID deaths that occur between 7 and 364 days.
SUID cases in the first week of life have been called SWEND, which stand for Sudden Unexpected Early Neonatal Death.
We have called SUID deaths from 7 to 364 days postperinatal SUID. As the rate of SUID has decreased, the percentage of SWEND has increased greater than twofold over the past 3 decades. The two groups differed for a number of factors. For postperinatal deaths, the risk of SUID increased with increasing live birth order.
Postperinatal SUID rate were greater for unmarried and young mothers between 15 to 24 years old at birth, while unmarried young mothers demonstrated a decreased risk of SWEND death. The two groups also had significantly different birth weight and gestational age distribution.
A major strength of the study was the large sample size, which included every birth and SUID case in the United States over the course of a decade. One limitation, however, was that we were unable to analyze any postnatal risk factors such as infant sleep position, breastfeeding, or bed sharing, which would be interesting to include in future studies.
Our study suggests that SWEND deaths, or SUID deaths in the first week, have a distinct epidemiological pattern compared to the more typical postperinatal SUID death, and that the two groups should be considered separately in the future research. Considering these two populations discretely may help uncover independent underlying physiological mechanisms and/or genetic causes in the future.